in the 100 meters freestyle event. And Stacey Harry, his name looks like a female name, and even the pronunciation, the sound, you might conclude that Stacey Harry there, oh, he's not a male, and that he's a female. He is a male, Stacey Harry, and he came seventh in his heat. 8 competitors, and he came seventh, meaning he only went past one competitor. And if I'm to recollect his performance, what I would say is he started strongly and he started on a good note. Just that midway through the competition, I think it has to do with endurance. His performance started to drop, and gradually, he was losing it. On any day, what I would say is it was his first Olympics, and we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I've seen great athletes struggle at their first Olympics. It is not easy. Your first Olympics, and for you to win either a bronze medal or gold medal or a silver medal, it takes a lot for you to do that. So once I've seen great athletes struggle in their first Olympics, I think we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. And also, if you have to consider preparation, I do not think that a lot really went into preparation ahead of the Olympics. And we have to be that charitable when it comes to our analysis. We should do it in a way and manner that it will encourage our athletes to train hard and aim for the best in subsequent competition. But it shouldn't be the other way around, where we will come in strongly and offer destructive criticism. That is what I hate. It shouldn't be destructive. It should be constructive. And on Friday, today, Ghana's best high jumper, the best on the African continent, the best in the region, Ruth Amweni Yeboah, had her turn, and she was involved in the women's high jump. She cleared the bar at 1.88 meters. She started well. She was doing well. And anytime the height was increased, Rose Amweni Yeboah was there to clear the bar. So he moved it up until they got to 1.92 meters. That was where Rose Amweni Yeboah was eliminated, and she failed to clear the bar at the height of 1.92 meters. Considering or looking at her personal best, which is 1.97 meters, if you are not careful, you will conclude that Rose Amweni Yeboah failed woefully, because if your personal best is 1.97 meters and you were eliminated from the competition at the height of 1.92, then one may say it will be fair to offer that analysis, concluding that Rose Amweni Yeboah failed woefully at the games. But yet again, I will come in, and what I will say is it was her first Olympics. And again, we have to give her the benefit of the doubt. Rose Amweni Yeboah holds the national record, which is 1.97 meters. Ask yourself, how many times has she matched that feat? She has done it only once. The 1.97 meters, she has done it only once. It takes consistency. Had it been that with the 1.97 meters, Rose Amweni Yeboah probably has done it several times, then that one, it will be fair to say that she has consistency with the 1.97, but she has cleared the bar at that height only once. Only once. So again, it will be unfair to say that she failed at the Olympics. It will be so unfair. And also, a lot of factors come into play for you to perform well at the Olympics. A lot of factors come into play. Since it was her first Olympics, definitely there will be jitters. Definitely there will be anxiety. Definitely, the atmosphere at the stadium, the pressure that comes with it is not easy at all. It is not easy at all. You need that strong character. You need that strong mindset. And I'm yet to know if Team Ghana went to the Olympics with a psychologist. I'm yet to know. But this is where the work of a psychologist comes in. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. It is not easy at all. And even with the 1.97 meters she set, that record was made in a collegiate competition, university games. That level can't be compared to the level of the Olympics. It's mismatch. You can't make that comparison. At the Olympics, the level goes way up. What about nutrition? What about the amount of sleep she had? What about her stretching? What about her warm-up? These are the factors you have to consider before you decide to go hard at Rosa Moniwa Yebwa. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, and I think it is a learning curve for the young girl, and she has a long way to go. She obviously needs to train hard. But I will plead with Ghana Athletics. We have to go a step further when it comes to investment, when it comes to training. We should be doing that for our athletes. Most of the success we are having now, it is not as a result of the deliberate plan of Ghana Athletics. So, with no disrespect to the efforts of Ghana Athletics, I'm not disrespecting them in any way. I'm just being factual. Most of the success, they've been involved one way or the other. You can't take them out. But most of the successes we've chalked over the years is as a result of benevolent individuals. Take Coach Elom, for example, who used to be part of the coaching team of University of Ghana. He was the coach. He was their coach, the athletics team of University of Ghana. That was where Coach Elom started. And he had the opportunity to travel to the States to do his master's. And he built that connection. That connection was established. And year after year, athletes from University of Ghana were moved to USA to continue or to further their education. Benjamin Azamati is one example. James Darcy is one example. Is also another example. They are all from the camp of Coach Elom. He's one of the brains behind that transition from moving from a university in Ghana and tomorrow. For Benjamin Azamati, this will be the second time Azamati will be participating at the Olympics. I think in Tokyo 2021, he recorded a time of 10.13 seconds and he missed out on the finals. And he has the experience. But what is going to be a pain or a distraction for Benjamin Azamati is his inability to run sub 10 the whole of this season. He came for the African Games, and I think his best was 10.45 seconds. He was involved in another competition prior to the Olympics. That remains his best, and that was 10.25 seconds. So the Azamati of old, who was recognized as a sub 10 athlete, currently Azamati is not in that category. He's not a sub 10 athlete. If you say sub 10 athlete, it means an athlete who, whenever he's involved in 100 meters race, he makes a time below 10 seconds. Now, Azamati is not in that category again. He's no longer a sub 10 athlete. And that's an interesting one. So, personally, if Azamati does not make the finals, I won't be surprised at all. And earlier on, I established that after leaving school, what happens to our athletes? Do we have any deliberate plan in place that facilitates their training, that facilitates their coaching? Or we sit in Ghana and wait if competition is about starting, then we give them invitations. They arrive and they train for a month or two, they go for the competition. And that is why most often, at times, we don't perform well. That is why our outcome is not great, because the attitude and the investment in training is way too poor. So the outcome won't be great. I'm just being truthful. Outcome won't be great because there is no clear-cut policy in place for our athletes after they leave school. And for Benjamin Azamati, one pain or one factor is injuries. Injuries has really taken a toll on Benjamin Azamati. And we all saw how he struggled during the African Games. It's because of injuries. And as a sportsman or woman, you have to pray that injuries does not come your way or do not come your way. Injuries, you have to pray so that you don't encounter a lot of injuries, because it will slow you down. So for Benjamin Azamati, like I said earlier on, I won't be surprised if Azamati does not make it to the finals. And I've given you reasons. Now he's no longer a sub-10 athlete, and he has issues with injuries as well. He's now trying to rediscover his old form. And you can't rediscover your old form in a serious competition. You can't do that. You can't do that at the Olympics. It takes something magical. It will take a miracle for Azamati to make it to the finals. Now, for Saminu Abdul Rashid, he has the best time this season when it comes to 100 meters for Team Ghana, 9.95 seconds. And since his personal best is great, and since it's under 10 seconds, the only problem will be consistency. He is not an athlete who has really maintained that status as a sub 10 athlete. So what if it was a flash in the pan? What if other factors like anxiety, like changing atmosphere, like poor stretching, poor warm-up, what if those factors come into play? That would take something great out of the performance of the young man. It's his first Olympics, and we have to also be charitable with our analysis. If his performance is not really exceptional and he does not make it to the final. So I've given you reasons. They'll be performing tomorrow, and I wish them the very best of luck. I'm sure you also wish them same, but we have to be that circumspective, and we have to be charitable because of where we are coming from and the no-show investment plan. We are not doing a lot, so we have to be charitable. You don't have to go sit somewhere and chastise them. Go sit somewhere and make them look so cheap. Let people know that they did not really put in effort. That is not the truth. We have to go a step further.